of all, hello, everyone. I don't even know how to do an intro like this. This is kind of awkward for me. It's like one of those moments in like the TV show or movie where people say they don't know what to do with their hands. I feel very out of place right now. This is the first time ever attempting something like this on my channel. Yes, this is not a voiceover. This is nothing crazy, but to me this is pretty weird feeling. Hello everyone, I am Jake Baller, and tonight I will be cooking for you again. But as you can see in tonight's video, I literally have my microphone out here, the Blue Yeti X that I just bought, and I'm sitting it next to a stove, which probably looks very dumb and stupid, but I thought it'd be kind of cool just to get a more better sights and sounds style of video. And I don't know how else to do it besides this way, but I have a whole setup here, and I'm actually kind of happy how it turned out. In tonight's video, we're going to be cooking up some breakfast, some classic breakfast. I got bacon, I got eggs, I have English muffins. I'm going to be making this style of breakfast in the Gordon Ramsey way, basically just meaning the Gordon Ramsey eggs and the Gordon Ramsay bacon, which is just brown sugar, caramelized bacon. I don't know. It's going to be really good. And first of all, I should just say thank you guys so much for even clicking on tonight's video, and also I would very much appreciate a like on tonight's video, subscribing if this is your first time seeing me. Hi, I'm Jake. I usually am not doing videos like this, but this video is taking me a lot of setup, and I'm going to have to film this video in like 3 different attempts because obviously I'm going to cook the food. I'm going to do some voiceovers here and there, and then I'm also going to eat the food. So it's a lot of effort, so I'd really appreciate it, and thank you so much. But anyways, let's just see what we can do in tonight's video. I'm not a professional chef, and it's just scrambled eggs and bacon and toast. It's nothing super crazy. Maybe another one of these times I'll do like a really extravagant meal, and I'll think of something really cool to make. But as of right now, we're doing breakfast. Okay, so actually what I'm going to do is prepare the caramelized sort of sauce, dressing, whatever, to actually cook the bacon in. It's just going to be some brown sugar, and then you just add in butter, salt, pepper. You just sort of not really mix it, you kind of let it sit in a little simmer a little bit, and you add the bacon in, the bacon cooks in it, and supposedly it's going to be very nice and sweet. Again, I've only made this, tried to make it one other time, and I nearly burnt it. Well, I actually kind of didn't burn it, so this is going to be really funny. And yes, I will be doing voiceovers as well, just to give you a little bit more of a closer look and overview of what my other camera couldn't show you guys. But I just have the bacon out here, the olive oil, and the brown sugar, looking pretty nice and tasty. Okay, just put the olive oil in, and the butter is well nice and melted. Then we're going to add some of the brown sugar. Really don't like too sweet of things, especially if I have like savory stuff with it, so I'm not going to put too much of the brown sugar on there, but this already smells and looks really, really good. Just making sure the olive oil mixture, the brown sugar mixture kind of gets everywhere, and then now I'm just going to open up my bacon here and start hopefully safely placing it inside there. And yes, obviously washing my hands in between takes and everything like that. I promise I'm being safe when doing this. Okay, everything's all set out. I'm just going to start placing the bacon on there now. The hardest thing definitely about bacon is making sure it doesn't stretch. Definitely a nice fatty piece of bacon. I'm just gonna lay it down in here. Piece of bacon. also probably preface that I love my bacon on the streamer side. So sorry if you guys like the extra crispy bacon. That's not the way I cook mine. Obviously, I'm gonna keep saying this. It definitely looks a little bit more on the thoroughly cooked side, but I think it looks really good. And obviously, like the coloring of the bacon just looks different because of the sort of drizzling it has on there. The coating of the brown sugar looks really nice on it, though. I think we are all ready to go with these bad boys. That's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Holy cow, these things look absolutely amazing. I keep forgetting I have to look this way towards you guys, but this looks really good. It's a little bit on the toastier side. I had to sort of like relook if I had to do anything extra to this thing, but it looks like you just cook it in the brown sugar and you just keep turning it and turning it and turning it, and these things look have a nice like burgundy red color. They look really nice. So I'm just gonna let the bacon settle a little bit. Now I'm going to quickly make the eggs. Now again, these are just the Gordon Ramsey style eggs. It's basically just regular eggs. I'm gonna make I think 4 eggs and then scramble them up with some butter in them. Then apparently his little secret trick, if you want to call it that, is just like taking the pan on the heat, off the heat, on the heat, off the heat, and continuously cooking it for about 3 minutes, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Nothing too crazy, it's just scrambled eggs. Yeah, just gonna do this really quickly. I'm gonna put the where did I put them? The English muffins in the toaster, make them nice and toasty. I love English muffins. They're definitely my favorite bread toast for breakfast. I love them a lot. Maybe I can make like eggs Benedict one of these nights. If we're continuing doing breakfast for videos, I love making eggs Benedict. Very delicious. Like I said, I think I'm gonna make about 4 eggs. Definitely do not judge my egg cracking skills too much, please. So 1, not bad. 2. 3, if you can count. And the last one, number 4. Not the best. I'm trying to make it quiet because like obviously I'm filming, but like still it's kind of hard to do. And these are just the correct eggs that are in there. I'm just going to use a spoon just to sort of mix them around. It's obviously really hard to do with only one hand and also with my left hand, but just showing you guys a little bit of an up shot of it. So yeah, just give it a nice little mix, and then I'm going to add the butter to it as well. Like I mentioned in my last cooking video, and it seems like Gordon Ramsay definitely agrees with me, butter is extremely important in cooking, and adding it basically in everything you do is really important. So adding butter into eggs to scramble them, I never would have thought of it, but shout out Gordon Ramsay for the extra tips. And he also was very stern about making sure you're almost always stirring this thing around, which I'll try to do my best and also film, but hopefully Gordon will be proud of me. Nice. And like I said, it's just going to be like about 30 seconds on the heat on high. I have it on medium right now because I still have to do like filming and everything. I don't want to burn the eggs. I still have to put the toast in. But you keep the heat on it, then you take it off the heat for about more like 30 seconds, and then you put it back on. But you pretty much are almost always continuously stirring the eggs during this time. This is what I do. I don't know if it's correct or not. English muffins now. I'm just going to be taking these out and then plopping this in the toaster. So it should be kind of nice on my. Probably should set my eggs off the heat for a second. Wow. Yeah. This is. Very quickly. And I need a knife to cut these open. is it just me, or does the smell of English muffins, it's like one of the best breakfasty smells. Obviously, of course, like cinnamon rolls when they're cooking, or obviously bacon when it's done cooking smells amazing, but for some reason English muffins give like a really like good smell. Is that weird? I'm so weird. I'm so sorry.
Anyways, I'm pretty sure this is how Gordon Ramsay loves his scrambled eggs. Again, I keep making that joke, but if you've literally seen him make his quote-unquote perfect scrambled egg, it literally looks like soup. It looks pretty weird, but maybe I'll try it one of these days.
One of the things that people sometimes forget about when they're cooking, at least the Gordon Ramsay style eggs, you're actually not supposed to season anything until after the eggs are pretty much completely done, like 90% done. Then you can start putting your seasons on them, which I actually do put like a secret ingredient in my eggs. It's not really a secret, but there's something that I do to the eggs that I really enjoy. Okay, just have the eggs off the heat again, just letting them sort of simmer, and you can, I don't know, this is gonna work. You can sort of tell they're still in a very like creamy, droopy form. This is probably how Gordon Ramsay likes his eggs. Very mushy still. I'm gonna cook mine a little bit more thoroughly than this because I like to actually, eat my eggs, not drink my eggs. So. Now we're starting to get to a little bit more of an egg texture. A little bit longer. We're gonna get the toast in. These came out really sort of nice and golden. I like to not sort of, again, like overcook my English muffins. You can tell they're very firm, and you're going to hear it when I butter these. These are kind of perfect. I'm not going to lie. No. The point of an English muffin is to still have a nice soft sort of interior, so when you bite into it, it's supposed to be soft. It's not like crunchy, crispy toast. It's supposed to be have like a breaded inside, or whatever you want to call it.
Definitely more of the texture of egg that I really enjoy. It's still kind of light, fluffy, but definitely still, chewable of a food. And I think these are kind of a success. And not only do the eggs look good, we gotta add a little bit of extra taste. Gotta have the pepper and my own little secret ingredient, like I mentioned, garlic powder. I usually use garlic salt, but I actually don't have any, so I'm just gonna be adding my own sea salt to it with this groundable salt. Looks pretty good.
Oh, I almost forgot about the eggs with my seasoning. Just a little bit of pepper on there. Gotta make sure it's all evenly put in. We put a little bit of the garlic powder. I usually just like putting garlic salt on there and not using salt. Just obviously just the less sodium the better probably, but I don't have any garlic salt. I just have the garlic powder, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of the regular, just the sea salt. Hopefully you guys can hear that. This is all in here. Sounds like mac and cheese, kind of. Let's plate this thing. Push muffins there. That's a lot of bread. I like bread. I rarely ever just eat like the actual breakfast stuff. I usually just eat like the bread stuff. It's kind of funny. And oh, I need the bacon. Duh. Bacon has been sitting out for a little bit, but this is going to be. Oh yeah, it's super. Like sugary and like sticky. This is gonna be like a dessert type of thing. This is gonna be absolutely amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are for the big reveal. Look at that, round of applause. I think they all look really good. I think the bacon looks amazing. The eggs nice looking as well. English muffins, you obviously can't really mess up, but I think they very much look nice and toasted and buttery. Man, the glistening of the bacon is beautiful. I think we did a pretty good job.
But yeah, guys, we're all done. If you don't know, I was filming on both of my phones, so that's how you're getting sort of like 2 views. So again, I'm filming twice, filming now, filming eating, filming a voiceover. This video is way more complex than a lot of my other ones. Holy cow, guys, I can't believe I did it. I didn't burn the place down. The bacon was definitely the hardest part, but that's only the second time I've ever made like caramelized, sugary, brown sugar type of bacon. I don't know if I'm ever gonna do it again. That was kind of stressful, but I think everything turned out okay. Everything's still warm. I'm going to now take you here and you here over to my room, have a nice little sit down where we always sit down, and have a nice breakfast, late dinner. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this part of the video. Again, for the efforts, I would really appreciate a like, subscribing, just commenting, interaction on this video would be really nice. And hopefully it was okay. If something looked off or dumb or stupid, I maybe won't do this again, but I would love to try. Yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'm really hungry, so let's dive in.
And we are back to our normal-ish looking area, and yeah, I have my food ready, prepped, nice and warm. This time we actually are eating warm food, which is kind of a first for me. But now we have the food that we prepared, and the camera's not gonna do it justice. The bacon's gonna look burnt. Okay, I showed you guys a better look at the bacon earlier. Hopefully you guys got the color of it, but this lighting sucks in this room. Obviously I have to make it kind of dim just for people to relax and sleep, but the bacon does look burnt. I promise you, in my eyes, and you'll see it earlier, it's not burnt. Right now it probably does look burnt, but I promise you it's not. And also, you need to remember there's like a coating on this bacon. It's not just regular cooked bacon, it's flavored bacon, so the coating, it's gonna make it look darker. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be trying the bacon first. Obviously that is the most important part of every breakfast, is the bacon. And holy cow, that in my opinion looks pretty darn good, in my opinion. Hopefully you can get a little bit better sort of look at the coloring of it. It's very sticky. I think I might have added a little bit too much brown sugar while I was cooking, but I still think this is going to be amazing. I can't wait. Let's try it. I think this bacon just put me on a different planet. That is insane. Oh my god. Now, it is definitely a little bit on the chewier side. Again, having it in, obviously the bacon grease where it's already cooked, but also with the olive oil and the brown sugar, the mixturing, it's going to make it a little bit more flimsy. So it's not a crispy bacon, but like I said, I do not like crispy bacon. I love this kind of bacon. It's not overly chewy. As you can hear, I'm not like chomping away. It's like a good normal piece of bacon. I wish it had a little bit of crunch to it, but still, this is amazing. And the taste is literally like how you would imagine candied bacon would be. Bacon and brown sugar, sweet and savory. I'm not kidding, guys. I might just sit here and just eat all of the bacon first, because this is probably the best bacon I've ever made. Again, I tried making this before and I went really bad. This is definitely a lot better of an attempt. I want to cry. This is so good. These have obviously been out for a little bit longer than I would like, but they're still very much flaky, almost very buttery golden, and still look really nice. I don't want to say it's perfect, but the inside is Gordon's breakfast sandwiches out of these. I just like them overly buttered and nice and toasty. Wow. Now we're on to arguably the main event of tonight. You could argue it. We have the eggs, which definitely have settled a little bit since we've last seen them. Again, these eggs are just made scrambled with a little bit of butter, a knob, if you want the Gordon Ramsay term for it, stirred on and off the heat on high for 30 seconds on and off until cooked how you like it, unless you like it like a porridge like Gordon Ramsay does. And then I just added some pepper, salt, and garlic powder. So this is going to be like a not an overly garlicky type of egg, but definitely a little bit of an extra flavor, which I really enjoy. I really wished I would have eaten these like right off of the pan, whatever you want to call it. They are good and they taste good. I do taste a little bit of a difference between the garlic salt and the garlic powder. A little bit of a difference I can taste, but it's still fairly good. But nothing too crazy, not gonna lie. Okay, well, if I had to rate everything that I made, the eggs, I'd probably give the lowest score. That's kind of my own fault because, again, I'm filming. I couldn't really make them the way I would like to have. Like a 7 out of 10. They were good. They tasted good. I wish I could have had the garlic salt. It's a little bit better of a taste. And then a little bit better of a texture. Cooked a little bit better. I think it would have been more of an 8 or a 9, or obviously a perfect egg, which would have been nice. English muffin is just English muffin. I can't really rate those. Obviously, if I could, I'd give it a 10 out of 10 because I think that was like a really perfectly toasted and buttered English muffin. 10 out of 10 for that. Wow, something I didn't make. And then the bacon, I would probably give it a 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. That was maybe the best tasting bacon I've ever had, or at least in my recent memory of having bacon. Everything was amazing. I think it was just a little bit too sweet. I think I need to tone it down, have a little bit more of that savory, bacony flavor than the almost overwhelming sweetness of the brown sugar. That was amazing though. I'm cooking my bacon like that every single time. Yeah guys, holy cow, what a video. I am so tired. I've been filming this video for like 2.5, almost 3 hours. Oh man. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I'm gonna say it again, if you did enjoy the video,